Hi, Zero here. Whilst playing World of Warships, I became interested in the history of the ships, so I started doing some reading about their history and how the real things compare to the ships in game. This series of videos will take a very brief look at each ship available to you in World of Warships. We'll look at the real ship and do some comparisons to the in-game vessel. I will be starting with the Tier 1 US ship, the Erie. There were two Erie class ships, but this video is focused on the lead ship in the class, the USS Erie. The Erie was a boat named for the city of Erie in Pennsylvania. It was built in 1936 as a flagship and was designed to be an embassy at sea. She had an admiral on board and she spent much of her early career taking part in diplomatic and goodwill missions around Europe during the Spanish Civil War. At launch, she was armed with four 150mm guns, four 30mm AA guns and a Seagull observation plane. In 1938, having finished her goodwill tour, she set south of Guantanamo Bay and then on to Panama, where she was located until she was assigned to the Caribbean Sea Frontier Task Force in 1942. The Caribbean Sea Task Force was a task force set up to defend against enemy U-boats operating between Cuba and Panama. By this point, she had her AA guns upgraded to four 28mm quad guns. She was involved in the rescue of 46 survivors of the British steamship Fort Good Hope, which had been struck by a German U-boat. She dropped 6 depth charges against the U-boat, unfortunately with no result. She rescued 22 survivors from a US carrier off St Andrews Island after it was sunk by a German U-boat. She rescued 29 survivors from a Dutch steamship after the ship was sunk by a German U-boat. So she was very active in search and rescue missions during the war. In November of 1942, while she was escorting a convoy between Trinidad and Guantanamo, she was attacked by German U-boat U-163. She managed to evade 2 of the torpedoes, but was unfortunately hit by a 3rd. The hit struck one of her oil bunkers, causing fires, and ultimately the fires caused severe explosions. Eventually, the ship was intentionally beached to prevent it sinking, and all hands abandoned ship. In the attack, 7 crewmen were killed and 11 were injured. Due to her actions, she received various medals. She received the American Defense Service Medal with Fleet Clasp, American Campaign Medal with 1 Battle Star, and the World War II Victory Medal. So all in all, the Erie had a short but prestigious career. So next time you're cruising around in your Erie, remember the exceptional service the ship and her crew provided during the war, and feel honoured to sail her. But how does the real ship align with the in-game ship? Let's take a look. The real Erie had 3.5-inch side belt armour, 6-inch artillery, 0.5-inch AA, and a top speed of 20 knots. She also had a spotter plane. The in-game Erie has got the same amount of armour, pretty much the same gun, although understandably the range is a little bit shorter. She's got the same AA guns as the upgraded 1942 Erie, and the same top speed. So less range and no aircraft, but still pretty spot on. And you can understand the differences. Can you imagine a game where you're taking shots at 24 kilometers? They get quite boring quite quickly. So if you're interested in finding out some more, there's some links below. Click on them, have a little read. It is quite interesting. And thanks for watching. The next video will cover the Japanese Tier 1, the Hashi date. Excuse my pronunciation. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, click subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Zero logging out.